There you go. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? Can we hear us now? Oh, Julieta Luna Lasso de la Vega. But she said they can't hear us.
I'm hitting the button. Yeah, you can hear us now? Yes, now you can hear
Oh,
us. Okay,
good, good,
great.
good, good. We had to push a button on our mic.
There you go. There it is. Yeah. The
So they didn't
microphone.
hear the announcement or the
No.
song.
So because when you missed it, we're gonna do that one more time.
I'll take it real well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel show.
Once again, good evening, everyone.
Hi guys,
I'm Christian,
and I'm Daniel,
and this is the Christian.
and Daniel show.
I'm Christian. Thank you very much.
So that makes me Daniel.
And he thanks you.
Hi everybody, welcome to the show. It is Wednesday, June 24th, 2020. I had to look at the date because I didn't remember the date. It's 7:30 p.m. and we're on for the next hour. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. I'm a little out of it today because I had a dental appointment this morning. And
It didn't quite go as planned.
no, so I don't know about y'all, but like I make announcements of all my dental appointments because little known fact, I fall asleep at the dentist.
Yeah, like he'll be having major like root
Root canal.
canal and all this stuff that most people are like not relaxed at. And he'll go to sleep. Like the dentist has to wake him up frequently.
Dr. Garcia, hello, Dr. Garcia at Laguna Beach Smiles. They've been my dentist now for about 11
They're
years.
not my dentist. They're his.
They've been my dentist for about 11 years now. And
Yeah, long time.
hi, everybody. There's a lot of new faces online tonight. Thank you for joining
Hello,
us.
Manuela.
Welcome. Manuela Rodriguez is from Texas. She owns. Do you own the radio station? But she's part of a radio station. I've done horoscopes on their shows.
And thank you, Mari Cruz. Yes, the handsome say
Yes,
hello.
Maricruz is a friend from Monterrey. Hello, Maricruz. So I had a dentist appointment today, and it was to fit the
A
final
bridge.
crown, the
Oh,
crown,
crown.
and a mouth guard because I grind my teeth constantly. But they measured my crown
Before he had a
lockdown,
root
right
canal.
before lockdown, and right before lockdown. So between lockdown and now, I had a root canal. So that moves or reshapes your
Well,
teeth.
it does something to your teeth. It moves them around something.
Yeah.
I
So
blessedly don't know firsthand.
I'm a
but-
queen without a crown today.
because they had the crown was based on his old teeth before he had a root canal.
and they couldn't fit it, so it couldn't work. So they had to do another mold, and
which means they had to numb him up again.
And then yes, and then I almost fell asleep again, and then my teeth in the bottom shifted because I didn't have the guard. So now the guard didn't fit. So they had to. So not only did I get measured for a new crown, but I had to get measured for a new mouth guard. So they had to numb me in order to like scrape a little more off the tooth, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be in and out in 45 minutes. That's what the
Or
plan
less.
was. Yeah, like go in, get the crown fitted, get the mouth guard out the door. La la la. 2 hours later, I'm like la la la, and I hadn't eaten because I had to get up at 7 o'clock, 6:30 this morning for an interview, and I was not happy because I hadn't eaten and I was hungry. And,
Hangry.
yes. And then I was going to stop and get a hot dog at the gas station, like I usually cheat sometimes. But I didn't because I wanted to come and have tacos, and then I didn't have tacos.
He didn't have tacos because he made a choice that he didn't want to wait.
No, it's because I get anxious and I don't want to stop at too many places.
These places are right next to each other, guys.
But it's still two separate places.
And he made a choice.
Well,
And he made a choice to please me, which was very sweet.
and so tomorrow
He's getting tacos.
Tomorrow I'm getting tacos.
What do you want for breakfast? Tacos. What do you want for lunch? Tacos. What do you want for dinner? Tacos.
But the joke was, I made a funny on the way out. Oh, I can give y'all a little bit about the interview in a minute. I can tell you what it's about.
I just gotta say, I have the worst lockdown hair ever. Like, it looks so horrible.
No, it
on
looks
camera.
good. I think it looks good.
Ugh.
Okay, let's take a poll. Does
Can't wait to
Christian need
get
a
it
haircut
cut.
or does it look
Oh,
good?
it's getting cut.
But on the way out, Jack, who is the office manager of Laguna Beach Miles, who's a wonderful guy, and he follows me on Instagram, so he sees everything I do. So he's always like, "Oh my God, Mr. Garza, you do so much for the community. You are so great." So anytime I need to change an appointment or I'm running late or whatever, he is so good. Tacos, yes, tacos. We want these tacos. And so on the way out, he's trying to explain to me what happened. And I'm like, no, what happened is my teeth got fat over COVID. And immediately he's like,
thank you.
And immediately he's like, no, what happened? And I have my mask on, right? So I'm like,
Because everyone has to learn. Everyone has to learn to smize with masks on now.
so I'm like,
or how to express
I'm like,
something with our eyes.
yeah, Jack, I said, my teeth got fat over COVID. And Jack is like, oh, no, Mr. Garza. And I look at him, I'm like, and he got it. He got the joke. So, but big cheers to Laguna Beach Smiles, which is the dental office. And it's right across the street from my house, which is really kind of cool. So, that's right. So, the interview, thank you for commenting on that. So, the interview,
Smize.
I want to first send a big hello to my agency, my talent agency, RPM Talent Agency, who Jennifer and Tiffany, Jennifer Sims, awesome people. They're I know everybody says it, but I do think like they've been the best talent agency that I've worked with.
You got to tell them what happened.
So for those of you, he can smile with his mask. I can't.
See, our smiles.
Oh, that's the last time you said the T word, I ended up eating 2 chicken fajitas. No. Yeah, she wrote me on that. So I don't think it's not common knowledge that I do a lot of advocacy work, and I do work in majority. It's the HIV community, and then cancer, ostomies, and now diabetes, because we both have diabetes and medications, and I'm just now getting really to know my body and what it does and what a cookie before I go to bed will do. We've been eating a lot of carrots, which is good, but so I got approached by a company, and I can't say all the details yet until it gets recorded, but I got approached by a company to do a testimonial on my diabetes, and well, it became bigger than I thought it was going to be. And apparently we're going to shoot this Friday, and my agent Jennifer, and my manager, because I have a manager now, Jose Reyes. Hello, Jose Reyes. They negotiated the stuff for me. They made it work, and so I had to do a trial test this morning, 6:30 this morning, to 7 o'clock, to make sure that my apartment looked okay for them, and my clothes was okay, and so I will give you more information after we shoot and when I know it's coming out and stuff. So stay. I know it sounds like I'm bragging a lot, but
no,
I'm really excited.
You should be. This is like huge. Like other times when we've been on the cusp of something big, and like kind of getting over that. I saw the strangest thing out of the side of my eye. That's so bizarre.
Hey, I'm not strange.
Anyway, interesting. I'll have to tell you later. Is that something has gone on.
Yeah.
So I feel like God is saying this is your time, because you got the agent, the manager, everyone's involved. Things happened that were really good. So it was really, really, it's just, I'm so grateful. Oh, this is from picking lemons at my friend's house. I picked lemons in her backyard.
He said one too many smart things, and that was it.
And the tree had it.
Yeah, it was over at Martha's house. Hello, Martha.
This side too.
I'm going back on stage. I'm going back comedy.
Oh, he's going to be doing stand-up again, too.
So
like that. Things are really starting to... I think things are starting to pick up way too quick, but that's just me.
Did you just recant Crystal's comment? Yes. So I also want to set a shout out to
That's true.
TK Madison, who is a local promoter that I work with regularly. I don't know why I'm looking at the light instead of looking at the camera. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the light instead of looking at the
I
camera.
don't know why it's blinding.
I know. Go towards the light, Carol Ann. So TK Madison, who is the promoter of Rebels of Comedy that I worked with a lot in the last year.
Yeah.
We're going back on stage. There are some dates opening. So for right now, I will be at the Federal Bar in North Hollywood on July 10th, which is a Friday.
Very limited audience
Yes.
from what I understood. From what I overheard, I didn't.
So instead of bringing 6 people like we normally try to do to a table, I'm only allowed to bring 4 people to the table.
That's
so,
not a lot.
So if you would like to be included in my guest list, and then you still have to pay for your ticket though. Sorry, but if you'd like to be part of our table,
It ain't free.
Yeah, it ain't free. Comedy ain't free, folks. But I do always buy appetizers for the table. So if you would like to be part of our table, I do. I usually buy a pizza or something.
Oh, that's because I was sick every
Yeah,
other
you
time.
were always sick.
Now I'm finally.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
God, by the grace of
that.
God.
Yes.
I mean, I had a little reminder of it this morning, but I think it was just a humbling reminder that you're not. It's not something that's ever going to go away 100%, but it is. It doesn't have to be the front of. Doesn't have to. I don't have to live in it as much as I was.
Yes. So we were so happy that Christian is doing much better. So now, yeah, they're both watching. So now
Everyone's watching our spirits right
now
now.
you can actually go in and enjoy the comedy shows because all last year I was kind of dragging you to the shows.
Yeah, because I was sick and I really felt horrible, but I wanted to support Daniel. I mean, I couldn't even drive. I was so out of it, and they were always in the evening, and they always ran late. It was really, really hard. So now I'm looking forward to going and just being me, like being healthy. Well, being as healthy as I can be, and not feeling sick like I was.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to be able to enjoy it and actually have an hors d'oeuvre.
Yes. And so if you are in the Los Angeles
I don't
area,
have patio doors.
I think they meant the.
Oh, the bay windows. Those are bay windows.
We have bay windows. We're that.
We
gay.
have bay windows.
We're that kind of gay. Mm-hmm. Hi.
I wish they went to the patio.
But if you're in the LA area, I have room for 3 more people at the table. If you'd like to be included, let me know. Get in touch with me, and we'll put you on the discount price list because there's a discount price usually. So you can come see the show, and I buy appetizers for the table. So come and join us and enjoy. There's usually about 8 comics.
Yeah.
8 comics, and they're usually really funny. And then the fact that none of us have really been on stage for months, we're so eager to be up there.
And Daniel's funny. He's good.
Thank you, babe.
And he's done some stuff virtually too, so he's not completely been out of that.
Yes, my friend Chris Kidder, Cool Beans Comedy, which is my comedy school that I went to. Oh my God, I just lost the Instagram one that I did.
I don't remember the name.
I'm so sorry, I can't remember.
Sorry.
But I did several online comedies, which a lot of guys don't like. A lot of comedians did not like the.
They had a hard time because it's really hard when you don't get the audience reaction. Like, well, no, I'm going to stay in the light, and I'm going to say it's hard when you don't have the audience reaction because it allows you to adapt really quick on your feet if you're good at that. It allows you to adapt to the audience. Like, if your joke didn't go over well, then that track of jokes needs to be deleted. You need to move on to something else. And when you don't have the audience interaction, it's really hard because all of a sudden when you've been doing it for a while, it's hard because you see comics, they'll wait for the laughter.
Yeah.
But online, it's just waiting for nothing. It's like.
And I think I saw some other comedians. I think I saw Billy on.
It's pretty funny.
Online. But I was talking to Jose last night. Jose, who is my manager, and how helpful it is that I do live feeds. So like when I do Cardivo, it's me for an hour.
Yeah.
And I really don't wait for people's responses. I just have to keep the entertainment going.
Yeah.
So that's helped me do the online comedy shows, is that I'm not expecting the laughter. I just imagine that I'm uber funny. I'm sexy and I'm funny. Damn it.
I'm sexy. I'm cute. I'm everything. I don't remember the whole thing.
I don't know, but
How embarrassing. I should know Bring It On by heart.
But
Much
you
like I
usually
know.
do.
I usually do. I can't believe
every time-
it's because I changed the lyrics. I changed it.
every time you play the TikTok. What am I?
Well, I'm sexy. I'm cute. I'm everything you're not. I know I don't know.
I'm something to the boot. Or
I'm sexy. I'm
if
cute.
you know, they bring
I
in.
cannot believe I forgot. Anyway, I've embarrassed myself enough with this.
Yes. So hi guys. So
Yes,
bunch of
I
family.
love the spirit discussion. We both are spiritualists. I'm a medium. I'm a empathic medium. Daniel, which means I feel. I don't hear the spirits, but I hear them physically, but I don't. As soon as I start talking about it, they start messing with us. Sorry, not everyone believes that. But anyway, I'm an empathic medium, and Daniel is, card reader, talks to guardian spirits, things like that. And I just staged the house right before we started shooting. So the house is like at a really nice energetic level. So if you see anything, it's something of the light. Yeah. The house is very well protected. So,
Yeah.
But I think it's really cool you guys having that discussion on the side. It's kind of cool. It's kind of neat to see because we've done that. I had an experience with being on a video conference, and I know this individual was in their room alone, and I saw someone pop out from behind their head, like right over their shoulder. They popped out and they just sat there staring at the camera for about 3 seconds, and then they popped back behind her, and then she moved right after that, and there was no one behind her. There's no one there. So it was pretty crazy. I've never experienced that personally. So anyway, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's my video freeze. That's our video freezes. Of course.
It's funny because if it froze, my phone right here, my phone is right there, so I can watch the monitor. It turned off all of a sudden. So yeah.
They love to play with our electronics. So.
And then I have that thing with electronics when I get.
Yeah, and when Daniel's not at 100%, his energy does affect our devices because things go wrong that never go wrong otherwise. Yeah. Like even anyway, I'm not even going to call it in. I'll just say things go wrong.
Yeah.
Like his car even reacts to him.
Yeah. And mostly laptops. Laptops will shut down on me or
overheat.
Won't start. Yeah. I really do think my energy is what busted my Surface tablet.
Yeah, like his little exhaust fan that's in his Surface just stopped working.
Yeah. So if anybody knows how to fix those,
I've never heard of a Surface having its cooling fan die.
If anybody knows how to fix a cooling fan on a Surface tablet, please get in touch with me. I need it fixed. Hi, Checo. Checo Doria is on right now. So if you guys saw the new little logo that I posted on our page or on the invite with all the pretty colors, Checo Doria, who is our, I guess, cousin-in-law,
yes,
did it. Made it for us, and it's so pretty. It's so vivid. It's so yes. We have to talk because I want more stuff. I want you to do more stuff for us. So.
Oh yeah. No, and I'm still waiting for those tamales.
I think he just called out the people in Houston. What's up?
What's up, tamales?
Which were probably there's more siblings that I don't know.
Hi, Karen.
And we're gonna have a. That's so gay. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Oh my God. Welcome to the show.
We're not even we don't plan this stuff.
No, we're just naturally in sync gays.
At least we're not wearing the same shirt tonight.
No, but on camera, it kind of does look.
It does look similar.
We didn't plan it. I wore this before I got here. I totally loved it. And he made this really cool logo for the Car Devo, but he's working on the details.
It is so cool.
Because even after he's like, hey, I made this room, like, yeah, very typical Garza. I love it, but can we change everything?
Pero
todo, cámbialo todo.
Yeah.
And, but.
Thank you, Mira.
Yes. So we will, we're going to have a reunion with more cousins soon.
That's going to be so cool.
Yeah, it's more people.
I love it. It's like family. It's growing exponentially in such a short time.
Yeah.
While mine shrank in a very short time.
Well, see, that's the beauty. You had to let go of some toxic people to make room for really wonderful people.
I did.
That's a lesson for all of you. When
I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah, that's a lesson for all of you. If you have toxic people in your life and you're afraid to let go of them because of loyalty. You've been friends for a long time. Your family. The moment you let them go, the universe will send you positive people to fill that space. But
It
we
is
don't.
amazing.
But sometimes we're scared of doing it. Sometimes we don't want to let go of people.
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time, I don't have a problem with it.
You're-
like usually the people I'm supposed to, like one way or another, they end up out of my life.
You
So,
have an easier time with that than I do.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a cynic, and I'm definitely not the. I will say I'm not the natural ray of light in this relationship. Daniel is. He likes to give people lots of chances and be all Mr. Goody Goody,
Well,
and I like to be like, no, you major screwed up. Goodbye.
Well, you know,
Click dial tone. Goodbye.
I won't say names, but there is a former friend here in LA that we did a lot of stuff together, and then the friendship kind of just dissolved. And
Reykjavik. Wow.
yes, we are international.
Welcome.
We're international celebrities here.
Hello.
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 Hi.
She's in Reykjavik.
Yeah, you know he's butchering it.
I know. Reykjavik, Iceland. That is amazing. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, I'm renowned celebrity Daniel G Garza.
And I'm Christian Ramirez.
Internationally renowned.
Internationally renowned.
But yes, so there's a couple of people in my life that
He says like his name so beautifully in Spanish, and I say mine like a white person.
Ramirez.
Which there's nothing wrong with, because that's how I was raised. But
that's why you love you. How dare you, Tomas? How dare you? Te amo, te odio. What was that? Stop encouraging him. We're doing so well. And you know why he's behaving so well is because Gabe hasn't connected yet.
Gabe is
not. Gabe is not. Gabe Leto is not on the show.
Gabe did not call in with his excuse for not being here.
Yes, so we are calling him out. He didn't report to work.
So when
today.
he watches this, he'll see he got called out.
Yeah. But but it is difficult. It is difficult for me to let go of people.
It really is. It is. He has definitely more challenge than I do. And not that I'm less sentimental. Well, I am a lot less sentimental than Daniel. But he attaches to everything. And I attach to very little.
Well, I never want to assume that people are intentionally being mean to me. You know how we talk about there's always a root to why people are mean or evil or they do stuff. So I always think there's a reason why this person is being dismissive. It has nothing to do with me. But then after so many opportunities, I just have to say, you know what? I can't be taken for granted that way. Like I don't feel like I'm being validated. And I don't think we need validation all the time, but sometimes.
I agree. I'm the first one to say I don't think this is working out. This is a one-way relationship.
Yeah.
And I'll discuss it with Daniel. We'll discuss the individual. I'll go from there. There is someone in particular that he knows who I'm thinking of that took a long time for him to accept that this person is unfortunately more parasitical rather than symbiotic. I always sounded so sophisticated. Such a polite way to say it. I know.
Ooh, say big words, Dad. Say big words. We're doing so well.
Hello, Madeline.
Hi, Maddie.
And I love you, Karen.
Two of our favorite people on right now, right there.
Oh my gosh,
Maddie and Karen. We've been trying to get them to meet each other, and it hasn't worked.
I know. I think it'd be so amazing.
You
Sometime
guys,
when Madeline comes down.
You guys would hit it off so well.
And by the way, my friend Wendy needs a ride on Friday to get her mani-pedi, and she offered to let me get a mani-pedi on her.
Nice.
Mani and a pedi.
Nice.
And my feet and hands are nasty after all this time. So, but I thought that was so nice of her to offer that. I mean, obviously I'm giving her a ride. She doesn't have a car, so it's helpful to her too. But I thought that was kind of cool. Since I can't get my hair cut yet.
This show's R-rated. It is now, Checo.
It wasn't meant to be.
Now. Only on the OnlyFans, yes.
Yes,
we're going to start on OnlyFans where I throw tacos on me. Throw some tacos on me.
Yeah.
That didn't go.
Thank you, Def Leppard, for your permission to do that.
Wait a minute, you're moving from where you are to live in Spain with an Italian boyfriend. Now there's a novela waiting to happen.
Wow. You totally have to log in and watch us and let us know how that all is going. We wish you the very best, though, because that is awesome. I mean, come on. Southern Spain, that's...
Yes. And while you're readjusting to your
That's
new
amazing.
home, you have us to watch every Wednesday night.
Yeah, exactly. If you need to feel rooted, we'll do that. We'll be the show for you.
Like how many? Because I don't really post it
And
anymore.
introduce your boyfriend to it.
Yes. How many? Like I'm like I love. We really do.
I'm like squatting down because
Like I used to. I just when people would say that on shows like we really love you guys, and I'm like you don't even know the guys. But over the last 18
what's the
episodes,
T word?
stuff with the T word.
Taco.
How about tacos? The secret word is.
That is a chance, Madeline. There's a chance. I know. The password is tacos.
But I really love that you guys like every Wednesday, even though I don't make an announcement anymore. You guys just know that we're here.
No, thank you,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
appreciate the support.
Sure,
We love
sure.
doing the show. It's so much fun for us, and we love interacting with you. That's why I try to keep an eye on what people say and what's going on. It's just a lot of fun, and oh my good lord! So I'm trying to think what happened today.
Wait, is that gordo? Is that your boyfriend's name? Because that's sexy as hell.
He is Italian.
Da gordo. It's a sexy name.
No, I don't know if that's his name.
Well,
I'm waiting
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
waiting for her to confirm before we're like, oh, and she's all no.
We've
that's
already
just a
named
word."
your boyfriend
Hey,
the-
Barbie and Ken.
Another one of our favorite ladies.
Tacos.
Tacos. I know. Now they're just teasing.
Oh my lord, that's his name,
Da gordo.
girl.
Da gordo.
I'd be moving to southern Spain too.
There's
Never a problem, Barbie.
No, Mario. Oh, okay.
Oh, Mario. Oh, okay.
Well, from this moment on, your boyfriend's name in our book is De Acuerdo.
When I lived in Germany and I was in Munich, I actually dated an I dated an Italian guy, so I know how passionate and wonderful they are. They're really good people.
I dated an Italian guy once, but he was a kind of an ass.
But you dated him here.
Yeah, in Dallas.
I dated a real Italian.
It was in Dallas during my coke years. So that's a whole other story.
Yeah, good lord.
Venus going, what?
I mean, Wayne.
So this
my
is it's
Lord.
time for the children to go to bed.
Hello. Betty Bye time.
But what else is going on in our lives?
I was actually asked by my job to create a follow-up class to my introduction to journaling. So I've created a second journaling 2 class. I'm going to let my boss know and see where it goes. But that has been a lot of fun developing it, and I'm still fine-tuning it a teeny bit, but that's going really well. I really love this. I love the teaching. It was so much fun, and it reminded me real teaching I like to do. Fake teaching where you're just teaching kids to take a test for the state, I don't enjoy that so much. Other people do, but I don't. But it was so much fun for me. And it's nice to kind of have other things to work on. I haven't had a purpose for a while, so Daniel was right. I kind of needed to get back on track with
And it was so
having
sweet.
a purpose, having something to do. And
Friday after your class was over, you were so emotional with the girls.
I wasn't. I was like, adios, girls. Have a nice night, nice day, nice summer. What else? And I wasn't. No, I was crying. I was
Did
so
any of y'all
emotional.
believe any of that? No.
I was so sad when... Oops, sorry. I was so sad when it was over because, it's virtual, but it was a small class. I got to know all the girls, and they were just awesome. They were so smart and such high contributors and so good. And it's the hardest thing about being a teacher is you watch the kids move on. Like They move on while you stay behind, and you get a whole new class, or you get new people you're teaching, and but you get connected to them throughout through the time you work together. So I was just a big old crybaby that Friday after class.
As your partner, as your boyfriend, and I'm sure a lot of people. There's a lot of couples watching the show right now. I'm sure, like I hurt watching you struggle to find something that would motivate you, but I couldn't interfere too much because I needed you to find your own path. But it was so
Frustrating.
for anybody, couples out there, like, yes, but for once that opportunity landed in your lap, and I was like, this is it. Like, does this make sense to y'all? Like, you're like, you got to go on your own. You got to go on your own. And then when you see that opportunity land, you're like, you can't let that go. You've got to go after it. So I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that, like, you waited for the right thing. Because if you'd gone up and down to the job, you might not have had a chance to do this. So it was really awesome. And yes, Barbie, I just noticed Ken and Barbie, who are really good friends of ours, do their own show at 6:00 before our show, and today was their season finale. So congratulations on that. 9 seasons on the air. That's
wow.
amazing. So
holy moly.
And I do have to say that I got inspiration from watching them, and I thought maybe that's something that we can do and have a gay spin on it. We're not Ken and Barbie by all means, but no, we're
I don't know if anyone could be Ken and Barbie.
We're Paul and Gino, because it's your middle name. Right. That joke obviously did not land where I wanted it to, but yes, it is frustrating. It was very frustrating and stressful and angering at times. And I wanted to shake you and put you in a direction, but I'm so glad that this opportunity came through for you and that you liked it and that it pushed you and that they loved you. They just loved you. They gushed about you.
I think my boss likes me.
Yeah.
I think she's happy with what I did. I had her daughter in my class, so yeah.
Oh, are you?
Talk about like no pressure.
Tommy's in that space right now. Yeah, it's both, like, I love you and I want to give you your space to grow, but then on the other side, especially because I'm Latino, and the other side's like, ¿por qué no estás haciendo nada? Like, why are you not doing anything? Like, and you have to find that balance, and all you can do is hold space.
Yeah.
And just hold space and go. I pray that the universe puts you on the right path, and watching him and listening to him teach these girls is just...
And I love that I had an all-female class. That's so up my alley. I could totally teach at an all-girls private school and be very happy. Even though I know everyone says like, oh my God, girls are so hard. They can be so devious.
Oh my God.
Blah, blah, blah. Hello, they haven't met me.
Girls are so girly girls.
Yeah. That's what I like about them.
Put a gay man like this in a room full of girls, and it's like, pew, fireworks.
Yeah, it's just and these girls were exceptional. And I don't know if another class would be like them. Because I have another class coming, another couple classes coming up in July. And it'll be interesting to see how it turns out.
I wonder if anybody in our audience was any of you? Is that what you're saying?
Was any of you's people
ever's house schooled?
House schooled?
Was anybody in the audience? Were you homeschooled by any chance, or had anything related to homeschooling? Because I'm always curious. Like, how does it really affect your social?
It depends on. I think it depends on the parent and the child. Like, it depends on and the environment that they're being raised. If you're being raised in the middle of nowhere with no opportunity for socializing other than your parents, you're going to be a little different because your socialization will be targeted towards adults rather than children. While if you're being socialized in just like suburban America, like in a suburban neighborhood with other kids, then you go out into play and you can still interact with other kids and be a little bit more. That was weird. Sounded like it was in the house practically. Average or normal. I hate to say normal. Normal doesn't mean anything anymore. Just socialized with other kids. So they interpret you as just one of the kids.
Well, yeah, I know Julieta has kids, and have you been homeschooling since the lockdown, right? You did get to homeschool a little bit, but is that the same as like normal? Like you your kids go through all the grades homeschool versus the lockdown. I think the lockdown would be
They don't at homeschoolers
harder.
don't necessarily have to have grades. They now their parent who's instructing them has to obviously progress with some sort of curriculum, but
I bet.
it's not it's not like school where you're graduating to 8th grade because we're homeschooled. It's just we're moving on to the next unit.
Yeah,
on to the
there's
next
two
level.
different versions of it. Yeah, because I can't imagine like if you're not used to homeschooling your kids and all of a sudden the lockdown came in and you're like, now you have the kids at home 24/7. Because come on, you don't like your kids 24/7. You love them 24/7, but nobody likes their kids all the time.
I think it's being proven by the fact that people are so pushing for everything needs to open up again so we can send our kids to work, camp, and everything else.
We'll put 2 masks on them, send them back to school.
I know.
We'll put them in a plastic bubble, just send them
There
out.
was a great TikTok where mom was like, offering like this whole list of really high end things, going, I will get, telling her son's teachers, I'll get you this if you get back in the classroom and take my kid, if you go back to teaching. So it was she goes, I'll get you this every day of the year. I'll get you one of your gifts that you want.
Home summer sucks more. Home summer sucks more. That should be a banner now. I can imagine, like, yeah, because you can't even send them away. Like, you can't send them to like the grandparents' house or the Theo's house for the summer. Like when I was a kid, I would get away for the summer, either to Mexico or back. But right now, you can't even send your kids away for the summer. Like, oh my God, that's horrible. Can't you build them a tree house and just keep them there for the summer? Just asking for a friend.
I had a tree house, didn't help, but I was also an only child, so it was like being homeschooled when summer came.
Oh,
And I had a teacher for a dad.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, yeah, language is also a really cool thing because I'm bilingual.
And
so,
you're supposed to learn, really the optimal time to learn new languages or other languages or multiple languages is before the age of 16. Because after age of 16, something in your throat hardens, your larynx or your voice box, and you're so silly sometimes. And it won't let you adopt the appropriate accent for those languages. So that's why when people learn English later in life, they have a strong accent, even when they try not to. We're waiting, Daniel. It's just going to be dead air till you grow up.
Sorry, guys. It's that kind of evening.
Lordy, save us all.
I'm gonna blame it on the anesthesia from the dental office. But
Yes. And, it's kind of funny. I've noticed an upswing in our neighborhood in people having their kids wear masks. Because there was a long time I saw the parents wearing masks, but not the kids. And I'm like, the kids ain't immune.
how are they
It
not
hits them
wearing
harder than it hits the adults.
That's what
So,
you say. Thank you. I like backup. Thank you for backing me up on that.
but yeah, I noticed that there's a big
And
upswing in
the
kids wearing
stores
masks
too.
now.
At the stores too, the parents would be all in masks and gloves, and the kids are just running around. Which don't take your kids to the grocery store. They don't need to go to the grocery store.
Not in this time frame. It's it's not the same. It's not a fun place anymore. Everyone there is very serious.
Dina is direct. Yeah, because I learned English and Spanish when I was a kid, and then I took sign language in college, and I was really quick to pick it up. Even I had a roommate for about 3 years who's deaf, and I was pretty fluent in it. And my sign language teacher told me that because I had 2 languages already.
You were raised bilingual.
Yeah, that it was easier to pick up another language. Because you throw a ball at me, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna throw my bat at it.
Hi, Anara. Hi, Anthony.
Hi. We didn't know Anara
We're
was
having
watching.
dinner with you. Anara is not a child anymore.
She's still
Hello,
a
girl.
baby. She's still a baby.
She is not. We saw the pictures.
She's
You
a
can look at when she was a
baby.
baby in those pictures, and you can see who she is today.
Inara
the young
is
woman she is today. Hello, Inara. Do not listen to your Uncle Daniel.
Inara is Madeline and Anthony's daughter, and
Like one of our favorite people on the
I
planet.
met her in 2018 2011.
Yeah, he met her way before me.
2010, 2011, somewhere around there.
She's little.
There's a picture of us playing Wii dance off, and she
Oh, I've
totally,
seen that.
and she totally kicked my butt in that dance. But
Yeah.
there's
Still would.
there's a picture, and then there's another picture of her standing in front of me. We're both making like faces, and then you see her now, and she's turned into this
Beautiful
gorgeous
woman. Young woman. She's young. That's a blessing. I love that.
I think I hate it more because she makes me feel old.
Me, I. It's all about me.
Well, I am not about at this point in my life to give her any kind of credit. She think I like her or something.
I know. You know, I actually saw a little kid who had a monster mask. It had like a monster mouth on it. It was really cute. But he still wasn't really happy about wearing a mask. He wasn't like, yay, I'm wearing a monster mask.
I want the, I saw the Tiger King, the boyfriend smile.
Yeah.
I saw that one. I want that one.
That's so nasty.
That is so scary.
I also saw that someone online, you could send your picture in, and they'll take that part of your face and imprint it on the mask so that it continues your face from where the mask is. So people, they say so people will still know who you are. And what you
We
look
should
like.
get one of those for now.
I totally want to get one just because it's such a novelty item.
Staple it on the mask on them so they don't remove it, Myra. Just staple it.
Industrial state.
Super glue. A ver, quítatelo. A ver. Chancla. A ver, quítatelo.
Oh, yes. Throw shoes at them.
A mask will stay on a kid's face the first time they see that chancla up. Trust me. But no, we love Inara. She, and you know, it's those little things
We're
that
going to embarrass her if we keep talking.
well, she's old enough to be embarrassed now, but she would bake for us. Remember, she baked for our birthdays.
Oh, she made my cake. It was so good. It was lemon cake.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so except for this year,
We almost killed Anthony. Are you happy
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Are you happy now? Leave me your boat.
we'll miss you. Leave the
We'll
boat.
miss you. Leave the boat.
But leave the keys. Tell us where the keys are. But not until this year, 2019, that I was not able to surprise you.
So last year.
I wasn't able to surprise you for your birthday. But
Well, and
every
again,
year.
how sucky is it that I was sick still for my 50th birthday?
Yeah,
So 51, we're going to have to do something different.
So he turned 50 on November 26, 2019. And almost every year before that, we would travel somewhere and people were going to have, would have cakes and with balloons or gifts for you. My sister, Madeline, I think my sister was housed twice. And I think Madeline did it twice. I don't remember. But this year we couldn't do it. Last year we didn't do it because you were sick. And we didn't do it.
And I was just sick I was sick last year. So
Yeah.
I was really not in a good place health-wise.
So mark your calendars now. November 26, 2020.
Something's going to happen.
We're celebrating his 51st birthday here.
As if it's the 50th.
Hopefully still here in Culver City. So if you are in Culver City, mark your calendars right now. I'm watching you. Mark your calendars right now. November 26, 2020. We'll be celebrating his 21st birthday. His 51st birthday.
It's my 21st
21st
birthday. I've never even had alcohol touch these lips.
And then December 26, 2020 is my 50th birthday. I know, I had to bring it back to me. I know. So anyway, we've reached that moment. This is nice.
I like this.
How you doing? So, thank you so much. So we're to the point. We are at the picks of the week. Da-da-dan! Picks of the week.
Picks of the week.
Picks of the week. She thought you were my age. She knows how. Oh, girl, you know we're young. So it's in ours. I know people get shocked, and that's awesome. That's awesome. But we do moisturize at night. That's our secret. We moisturize at night.
And sometimes if you're wearing a hat, you could put tape. And you pull your face out so you look real natural.
I'm not even gonna go to marking us as we speak. Yes. So what's your pick of the week?
My pick of the week is Mrs. America. Mrs. America is this fantastic and highly addictive semi-documentary. It's not really a documentary. It's like a fiction mixed with documentary. about the Equal Rights Amendment. So the 70s, before women had the right to vote and could do everything men could. And it stars Cate Blanchett and a whole litany of other stars. A lot of other stars. It is fantastic. I haven't even finished the whole series, but because I had to go to sleep last night, a couple nights ago, and it is amazing. Gloria Steinem, the whole battles that happen. It's like behind the scenes, pulling back the curtain historically. So it is so entertaining.
I heard a lot of good stuff about it. I have to watch it.
And, bottom line, there are top-notch actors in almost every role. Like, I recognize every actor in this. So, what is that one? What's that one? The British lady who created The Simpsons.
Oh, damn it.
It's not a mockumentary. They're not making fun of it. It's just they added some stuff to make the history a little more entertaining. Because, it might have been a little dull
I can't remember now.
But anyway, there's a
Go
lot.
home. It's a lady that go home, lady.
Go home. I can't do a British accent to save my life.
Anyway.
But it was like it's not hilarious. It's actually really good. And I never knew there was this whole conservative group of housewives who seriously challenged and almost succeeded at preventing the Equal Rights Amendment for women from being ratified.
Thank you, Tracy Ullman.
In the United States. Yeah, Tracy Ullman is playing one of the lead characters. It is, and they did her up.
It is on Netflix.
She does not look young. Yeah.
Well,
it's on Hulu.
She's not young. Tracy Ullman is not young.
No,
Yeah.
but she don't look as bad as she does she looked bad in this show. They did her good. And,
So is it Hulu original?
It's a Hulu original.
Hulu.
It's really neat, but I never knew these women actually almost derailed the ERA. I mean, I'm not a woman, nor would it have not necessarily benefited me or didn't, but I think things like this, like the ERA and everything else that, kind of could be currently going on, ERA moved things forward for everyone. Not just women, but for minorities, for everyone. It opens doors that we don't even know are being opened by it.
Yeah.
But it is an amazing story. And I just didn't realize these conservative housewives were derailing it. They really challenged it. And it was all from this lady who, it was almost like a hobby for her. And just a hobby, I'm just going to try this and see what happens. And it turned into this big thing. So
Awesome.
It's amazing.
So
It's a really good show, Mrs. America,
And
starring Cate Blanchett.
first of all, Barbie's mom, who's passed, I believe. Her birthday was my birthday too, so we shared birthday.
Which we could have just said that.
Well, she wrote it on the comment. She wrote it on the.
I know she wrote. And then she's also, Barbie is a November birthday, so yay to Sagittarians and or late Scorpios.
By the way, if you're not following me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, where I do horoscopes every Monday morning, you should. So make sure you check out those. Every Monday, I have horoscopes in 1 minute for all of y'all. So
and once again, Mrs. America is on Hulu.
Yes. And my pick of the week is a Netflix show. It's one of the new, and of course, go figure, it's a cooking show. It's a competition.
You mean it's about food?
It's about food.
Not you.
No. But yes. It's a baking show. So it's called Crazy Delicious on Netflix. And it's like Willy Wonka competition for adults.
But tell them what you told me.
Okay, because on the...
If you
I'm
want
getting
to
chills.
view paradise,
imagine that you're walking
simply look around
down the forest and the flowers are edible sugar and the stones are bonbons and the dirt is chocolate powder. And
This would be a dream. I would go crazy.
so
Apples on trees are actually cake.
so yes, and then they
And then the tree branches are chocolate.
it is so delicious. So people going and there's three. But the reason
I just gotta say, it's Willy Wonka's Candy Room, but
adults.
real life.
For
Someone
adults.
actually made one.
For adults. And Carla Hall, if you're not familiar with Carla Hall, she was a top chef, and
Wish.
yeah, she was originally on Top Chef, and that's kind of where she started her popularity. And then she's gone on to host many different shows. She's been a judge on Bake Offs, and the last one with Martha Stewart. Carla Hall is the lady with the curly hair.
I know who you're talking. I love
Carla,
her.
yeah.
Oh, she's like granola chick, like a granola chick, but she's really sophisticated.
Yeah. If you don't know who Carla Hall is by
She's
the
so
name,
cool.
Google her when we're done.
What was that daytime show she was on?
The Chew.
The Chew.
She was on The Chew.
That's really where I remember her
Yeah,
from.
Carla Hall was on
She has
The
the
Chew.
one with the glasses.
Yes.
Oh, I look
And the big curly hair. She has the big curly hair. That's her like trademark, big curly hair. But
she's
she
so
is
cool.
so good at baking. She is so good at baking, and
easy to watch. She's so funny.
The contestants, there's 3 contestants, and they're like the first episode, like, hey, you have to do something with bananas, and then they go off into the forest and pick their bananas and bring them back and.
Go off into the forest and pick their bananas.
Yeah, it is so. I was falling asleep, but you know how like when you're late at night, you're like, okay, I'm gonna put the show on because I think it's gonna be boring. So
and then it ends up,
and you're like one eye is trying.
I never look like that when I'm falling asleep. I look like I belong in a hospital somewhere. I feel okay. Call 911.
I don't want to go to sleep.
He's stroking out.
I want to finish watching the show. I don't want to go to bed. But
no, I don't watch TV like that. I watch TV like this.
Yes. Do we really want to talk about how you go to sleep? Because he snores.
I don't.
We're on the recliners. That was Tommy, guys. If you
that's your body telling you you lying.
If we're on the recliners. He's in the recliner with the remote control, so that I can't change the channel because he's falling asleep, and he's like all turned over, curled, and I'm sitting there watching like infomercials because we can't change the channel. So there you go.
If he reaches over and grabs the remote, it's sitting.
It wakes you up. And then you pretend like you've been watching the whole show. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. And you missed like 30 minutes of the show. But he'll wake up and the first thing is like, oh, that was cool. And I'm like, there was nothing funny in it. They said nothing funny. Laughing at.
That's what he wants you to think, but I'm usually right.
Y'all know I'm right because it happens to all of y'all. Y'all know that. There's always one.
They all know that because they like peer into our house.
No, because everybody has that one partner who is the remote control hog. There is always.
I am not a remote control hog. It sits in between us.
They're not watching. They're falling asleep, but they will have that control in their hand.
It's not
like
in my hand.
Like it's their oxygen tank.
It sits in the middle.
It does not. It does not always.
It always sits in the middle.
Todos, everybody's agreeing that one of them.
No one's agreeing.
Yes, y'all are agreeing. You know, and if you're not agreeing with me, it's because you're the remote control hog, calling it out. Totally can't see. There you go. If you're not
I don't
commenting,
the remotes. There's times where I've looked at them and gone, why don't you just pick up the remote and fast
because
forward?
you were asleep holding the remote control. Because I don't want to wake him up. Okay, and to be honest, I will.
And he'll mess it up.
I will call myself out, and sometimes I leave him alone on the couch with the remote. And I will quietly go to the bedroom and just go get ready for bed. And then I'll have like a little bit of time to myself so I can watch on my phone videos and be alone. And then all of a sudden he comes over like, why did you leave me?
I don't say, why did you leave me? I go, I knew when you left because I wasn't asleep. And I wanted to give you that time to watch your videos.
And then he's all
I'm
hyper.
being a good partner.
And then he's all hyper. And then we've discussed this before. I am not a nighttime cuddler. I do not.
It's not a cuddler period. Nighttime, daytime, afternoon.
I'm in the mornings. In the mornings when I'm groggy and I haven't had my coffee, it's the best time to get me.
Oh, Ken, that's what Daniel does. It totally freaks me out because he will be watching a show and I don't think he's interested in it because he'll be on his phone while the show's on.
I am listening.
And then I'll say, oh, did you see that? No. Oh, because your face was in your phone.
But I know what's happening. I know how to multitask. Just because you don't know how to multitask, do not judge my television viewing experience. Starring, yes.
Oh, this is so cute. I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
but
yes, Crystal, you know what? When Daniel isn't here, it's amazing. I don't ever fall asleep, and I have the remote.
And
there's
I
never a
actually
problem.
hear the whole episode. Because at home in Laguna Beach, I have the TV on. I'm working on the computer. It's even if it's late at night. But I'm listening. And if I hear something that interests me, I rewind it and watch it over again. Like I'll rewind that little part. But here, because somebody has a remote, I can't do that. So, but if you're talking in my ear and the TV's talking at me, then it's not my fault that you can't multitask. That is not. It's not my fault.
I'm a man.
You should have gone.
Men
to
aren't wired for multitasking.
You should have gone to better schools.
Yes, I think Ken's with me.
Yeah.
Barbie's with you.
But that would be expected. That's
not shocking.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we want to thank you for joining us. We're always coming up to the hour, reminding you to join us every Friday on the Card Devo here on this channel at 6 p.m.
And eventually, you're going to see new logos for both the Card Devo and the Christian and Daniel show.
Because we're gonna work with Checo on those, but
and they're amazing. What we've seen so far, I think, is amazing.
Yeah, he has great with logos. So Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, here on this channel. Check us out for the Card Devo. Remember, every Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. for the Christian and Daniel show. We will be calling out people to do a newer version of Zodiacs. We're working some of the details for that, and we'll let you know how that happens. We have not forgotten about doing the adult workshop for journaling. We just want to make sure that Christian got done with his job and everything was clear to make sure that we make room for us and it doesn't like overlap for him and get stressful. Other than that, what else is going on? Remember, if you want to come and see me at the Federal Bar in North Hollywood, Friday, July 10th, let me know and I will put your name on the list. I believe TK still does discount for tickets, so you can come. And there's 4 people per table. I think that's what the new rule is. But everything is sanitized. Everything will be cleared. Plus, the Federal has really good food too. You didn't eat it last time, but
everything's new to me again.
Yeah, so we'll be there. So if you are available July 10th and want to come catch one of my comedy shows, please do so. What else is happening?
Thank you, Julieta.
I don't know what else is happening right now. I think that's it. You got anything else?
I think that's
that
it.
Covers it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
I'm gonna try and I'm getting my nails did, getting my pedi done. Which I really want my haircut. I super want my haircut.
Well, now that you're gonna get your mani pedi with your friend, I can go get my mani pedi by myself. Mm-hmm. Anyway, guys, with that, we'll leave you. You guys have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.